Hello, hello, hello. Is everything working? I do believe it is. So, yeah, let's get started right away. How is everyone doing? I'm doing pretty good. Hey, we're not in the science stream map yet. I figured I was working in the actual file of the zoo. I could give a little update on where I am with the progress for the next episode. So I have decided that the next episode is going to stop after I finish the Africa village, the new and improved Africa village. So here's some stuff that wasn't here yet the last time I streamed about that. Hey, Elephant Puppet. So the updates to the springbok habitat over here are done. So that is a small change, but it ties the area together nicely. I've just been working on the playground over here. That is now finished. It uses all of these same playground items. And then this new one over here, which you can see is new because the wood is lightly colored now. And the most exciting part, I think, for a lot of people, is that I have been working on the old terraces. And as you can see, I've been making a whole lot of custom tables and chairs and stuff like that. So that will be hitting the workshop by the time that this episode goes out. So that will be very useful for a lot of people, I think. Also, hello, it's Finny. And also, I am doing quite good today. I've had a very productive day. Worked on the Beekse Bergen a little bit. Did some chores. And yeah, overall, good stuff. So, very good day right there. But yeah, I'm working on the terrace over here. And over here, the area is also coming together quite nicely. We've got all of the ordering for snacks stuff. The toilet building is all finished up. I haven't started on the gift shop yet. That will probably be the last thing I do, because I want to postpone doing another interior after putting so much work into the restaurant interior over here. Which, by the way, also more chairs have been added in here. So yeah, lots of stuff going on. Really cool stuff. I'm really happy with how this is all coming along. But that's not what we're here for today. We are going to make some signs, because that is also very important for finishing the zoo. There are a couple of animal signs that have popped up ever since I last finished all the signs. And there's a bunch of other signs as well. So not all of them I know for sure if I'm going to build them. One I actually need to check, because over at the edge of Africa... Boop, 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 boop. Yeah, we have this sign, but there is a second sign now that's further explaining why you shouldn't feed the animals. So we gotta do that one. But first of all, I want to do this sign while we're in the file anyway. And this is kind of a sad sign. Hey Forge, hey Wildlife Quest, good to see you all. So this is a bit of a sad sign. We need to update the prices on here. And I think this is still what it was when I think I've updated these once. But yeah, it's not gonna be fun. So a day ticket has gone up $4.50. Oh god, that's pretty insane. How am I going to even go about this? Let's see, what do we have here? 33. Okay, that's for the combi ticket. Let's see, combi ticket. Wait, that got cheaper? Oh wait, that's for kids. Kids 3 till 11. Oh, wait a second. There's a lot of changes here. Okay. So why did this get cheaper? And the rest all got more expensive. That's weird. Oh wait, that's the online price. You cannot even buy this anymore. That might be why. Okay, that's... I think I can't change this sign yet. I think I need to take a new picture of this sign, because I feel like it's very different, judging by the fact that you cannot buy a combi card in person anymore, apparently, if I look at this. And the ages are also different, so yeah, this is gonna be a whole different beast. Alright, I'm probably going to the zoo during Easter, so I'll have to remind myself to take a picture then. Speaking of reminding me of doing things, I need all of your guys' help. I need you to help me be a functional adult and remind me. This is for the diehards who will be here all stream. I need someone to remind me when I finish streaming that I need to do my laundry. Like I need to finish doing my laundry. I put the stuff into the laundry machine before starting the stream. Also, while I'm talking about all this stuff, let's actually go to the main screen and go to our reminder, be a functional adult. Thank you. Yes, frequent reminders that I need to take my laundry out of the laundry machine after the stream will be appreciated, because I will probably forget otherwise. Wouldn't be the first time. Although, normally I do notice it before going to bed, but if I go to bed like right after the stream, which could happen, I will definitely forget. And we don't want that. Definitely don't want that. But yeah, it was this was basically the only moment I could do the laundry still, because I am running dangerously low on underwear, so it definitely needs to happen. But tomorrow I'm gone all day, and I'm gonna be like gone, and very tired when I get back probably. And on Monday I have work at the office, so I also don't have time to do laundry then. So definitely want to be careful with that. Hello, Quinton. Don't think I've seen your name before, but maybe I have. If I have, then I apologize for not immediately recognizing you. But yeah, so that's laundry stuff. Tomorrow, very exciting. I'm going to... Oh, my baby has started to get excited when Planet Zoo screen goes up on my monitor. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That's, sorry. No, tomorrow I am going to Wildlands Adventure Zoo. Hello, T-Rex. Because I saw a post earlier this week that the baby hippo is finally outside. So I'm very, very excited. I've been waiting for this moment. And I have said to myself, like, when that happens, I need to go ASAP. Well, I have a car now. So when I saw the announcement yesterday, I figured, maybe I will go on Saturday already. Just go right there. And then I figured, yeah, that's not... I was going to bed very late yesterday. So I figured it would be a bad idea to wake up and then early and then drive for 2 hours. So, yeah, Sunday it is. So tomorrow I'm going to go to Wildlands. I figured, yeah, this is exactly why I bought a car. So I can just go places whenever I want. So I definitely need to... I requested the rhino and eland wall thing in the Beekse Bergen via Discord. Oh, that's right. I did send you that. Nice. Anyway, hi there, quickly stopping by. Hello, Frizers. Wildlands seems so cool. It is pretty cool indeed. So I'm looking forward to going there again. I went last year in like February, March-ish, somewhere around that time. So it's been a bit. So that will be fun. St. Louis baby elephant is almost ready for the public. That's awesome. Oh, that's really, really cool. Amazing. Have fun with that. Yeah, we're gonna talk about baby elephants a little bit today. Not sure if we're gonna work on those signs, but we'll see. Going to Wildlands on one of the few days a week when I'm not there. Are you there a lot? Are you done with your internship at the other place and now like doing stuff at Wildlands, or are you just there a lot because you're in the area? Yo, what's up? Hello, Marvin. Welcome. Currently, we are waiting for this map. This map takes surprisingly long to load. Like, there's no animals or nothing in it. It's just signs, but it's a lot of them. So I guess it's still a lot for the game to handle in terms of loading. It's a lot of pieces, I guess. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to seeing the baby hippo. I hope I'll get a good picture of it. That's the goal. But we'll see. I'll just if not, I'll just enjoy my day otherwise. But that is the main reason I'm going. So it would suck if I didn't see the baby hippo. But I'll just try to be there at opening time, and then we'll see from there. So yeah. Everyone else having a good weekend, I hope. As I said, I had a really productive day. Yesterday I got started on changing out my balcony decor. Oh, you're also going to Wildlands tomorrow. That's going to be fun. Now doing an internship at Wildlands. Nice. You are networking like crazy. That's amazing. Living the good life. That's really, really cool. So, but yeah. Balcony. I basically, when I moved into the new apartment, I kind of left the balcony in a bit of a mess. I mean, the previous owners left it in a bit of a mess. And I figured, you know, I'll work on that once once spring rolls around, and I actually want to sit out there. So that the time has pretty much come. It's great weather, especially yesterday was an amazing day. Today as well, actually. So yeah, I don't know what came over me. I just started cleaning everything up, moving it all out, throwing away all the garbage, and then I took some inspiration. And I managed to find a picture of the same apartment building, because like a house was being sold. And on one of their pictures of the balcony, I saw these like little wooden towel things. They were really, really cool. So I bought the exact same thing, and I put them down, and I'm really happy with it. Just came back from my Berlin trip. The tier park killed my feet. Yeah, I can imagine. It's I did the tier park second, I think. I think I went to the zoo and then the tier park. And it also killed me. I did not know before going that it's like the largest zoo of Europe or something along those lines. And it destroyed me. It was awful. I actually got like sick after that, I think. But that was already like a week into my trip. So I had already been to like 7 zoos at that point. So it definitely was a bit much. Are you excited for the Netherlands to finally have Takin? Very excited. I look forward to seeing it. Especially in the combination with the Red Panda. It's going to be, I'm curious to see what they'll do. And you need a picture of the baby hippo. So do I. Yeah, I guess we'll probably see each other there then. But yeah, so over here I did a little bit of preparation, as you can see in the thumbnail. I put down all of these signs over here, which still need to be made. So a couple of these were already over here and readied, which was the goited gazelle over here. This sign about which animals you can feed, which I talked about momentarily a moment ago. This is a new sign that we need for the Africa Village. So I kind of want to start with this one because I actually need it for the episode that I'm working on. And then this one we also need for the episode I'm working on. It's about the Elephants and Bees project. So that'll be a really good one. And then this one we'll need very soon as well. It's the battered fox. And the rest is kind of like, do I really want to make these? Probably, but we'll see. I'm not going to prioritize them because they're basically a whole bunch of signs that they put down when the baby elephants were born, which will probably go once the elephants grow up a little bit. I'm not sure how long they'll keep these signs, but probably for a good bit. And I think it's a nice thing to include at the moment because it's very topical. But basically, it's a whole quiz all about baby elephants with questions like, how old is a female elephant once they get their first young? How many baby elephants are born in European zoos annually? How much milk does a baby elephant drink in a day? And what does a baby elephant use to drink their milk? Like their trunk, their mouth, or both. And as you can see, which if we decide to work on these signs, this sign over here has the exact same picture. So that'll save some time. we can cheat a little bit because we only have to make this one once. So definitely we'll start with that one if I do. But yeah, then there's some signs about. So this is all about the Watoto Watembo effect, which is Swahili for baby elephant. It's the baby elephant effect. So they're basically saying, go find out what happens when you look at baby elephants. You will die of joy. And yeah, then over here, some other signs. A new education sign popped up. about weavers. We have the Hyena Creek sign, which I really, really like. Definitely want to try to do that one justice. It's supposed to be made of wooden planks, but we don't really have any wooden planks of that size. So probably I'll just have to make it out of foam pieces and kind of fake a little bit, but we'll see. This one will be very simple, it's just some fonts. A donation sign. And also, speaking of donation signs, I do have some photos open over here. As you can see, a bunch of new donation signs have popped up around the zoo. So we could make those as well. So lots of signs to make. Definitely won't finish them all in this stream, I'm afraid. Because, as you know, each sign can take like up to an hour sometimes. But we'll just get started right here with this one. Because this is one that I desperately need. I shouldn't remove all of those, although we can get rid of these. Oh, okay, they're in a group. Wow, I really put a lot of effort into that Union Jack, and it looks absolutely horrible. Alright, there we go. I did the Tierpark, then the Zoo of Leipzig, and then Leipzig was a dream and a nightmare all at once. Yeah, I did, when I did my Berlin trip, I did Hanover, Magdeburg, then a bunch of small zoos, like Beekse Bergen, what else? Beekse Bergen, Dessau, Stassfurt, and Delitzsch. I did all those in one day. After that, I did Zoo Halle, then Leipzig, then Zoo Berlin, then Tierpark Berlin, then the Natural Museum of History of Berlin, and I took a walk around the city as well. And then I did a day of lying in bed sick because my body was just completely exhausted. And luckily that day of rest did wonders. And I was able to continue my trip after that. So after that I went to Wildkatzenzentrum and Zoo Eberswalde. I went to Rostock. I went to Schwerin. And I went to... after Schwerin I went to Sea Life Timmendorfer Strand. And also the bird park that's in that area, bird park Nierendorf. After that I went to Tierpark Hagenbeck. And after Hagenbeck I went to Wildpark Lüneberger Heide. And on the same day I did Walsrode, the bird park. And after that I did a day of Serengeti Park, Hodenhagen. And that was my Berlin trip. And I was working on videos of that, but I don't know if I'll ever finish that. I don't know. I haven't really felt like making those videos in a while. But yeah. And now I'm planning a similar trip, but in like combination of Germany and the Czech Republic. But I really have to get started on planning because I want to go in May. And it's already April, so... And I've been saying for the past couple of weeks, like, this week is the week that I'm going to do the planning. But, yeah. Haven't gotten around to it yet. Looking for the... It was a Berlin trip because I went to Berlin and back. Like, Berlin was the furthest away from home that I got. That's why it was the Berlin trip. And Berlin was kind of the main goal. Like, I wanted to go to Berlin and back and see whatever I could see on the way. So that's what I did. Do you have some inspiration for an entrance? Ooh, yeah, there's so many. I suck at entrances. To be honest, I should make an entrance inspiration video just for myself, so that I can get some inspiration for if I ever want to do another project, because I suck at making entrances. Like, I never have ideas. So honestly, that could be something I could do. But I don't know, I like just picking a building. like finding a cool building and just using that. I feel like that's something that could work. Cause like when I went to Wildlands last year, I think it was Wildlands. I was just driving around, visiting some other zoos as well. Wait, let me just check my phone. What's this notification? Okay, not important, I don't think. I was just driving around, and I think I got gas at some random place somewhere. I don't even remember what it was. But what I do remember is that there was this freaking awesome building like in the nearby. I don't know what my brain is doing right now. I don't know if I can pull up a picture of it. Let me see if I can find it, because it was really cool. But I have no idea how I could ever. How am I going to find this building? If I search for round building, no, wood building. I don't know how. Okay, that gives me a lot of stuff from the Beekse Bergen, so at least the prompt is working. But I don't think this is going to show me the thing I'm looking for. No. If only I could see like a map of everywhere I've taken pictures, that would help. But no, I have no idea where this thing is, so I'm gonna put that away. An Enters Buildings video sounds very useful, but would you include every zoo? Yeah, that's the problem, right? I've been to like over 100 zoos. How would I go about this? I'm not sure. I feel like I would just take like the most inspiring ones. But that's very subjective, of course, but I think that would be the way to do it. One-hour zoo entries. I mean, that's also fair. It would be... First of all, it would be pretty easy. Because right now the most challenging thing about these inspiration videos is the fact that I need to go in and look for... wait, I need to undo what I just did. So I need to be very tactical about this. What I want to do is I want to copy this, double up on that. Then we're going to take... Oh, one sec. My alarm thing is going. Wait, be right back. Alright, that was strange. That was just a random person calling my house and asking if I could open a door. I'm not gonna do that, obviously. I'm just not gonna let anyone into the building. Let's see, where was I? Oh yeah, so the difficulty, was I explaining what I was doing? I doubled up on the things because I want to have like one background layer for the picture, one foreground layer for the sign part. So that's why we got both, and now we can pull this one to the front. And we can delete the stuff over here at the bottom. And that's going to... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. Oh, okay, that works nice. So, let's see, can we rotate this? And is it then still the same size, roughly? I hope so. Oh, apparently we also took a white thing with us. That's not what we want. Oh, apparently we took 2 white things with us. Oh, and now we have even more. Oh god. There we go. Okay. So I'm gonna put this on here. We'll figure this out. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely... Darn. It's too big. In that case, our only option will be to take this, rotate it. It's not gonna be pretty. Oh, I don't like this. Need to rotate it more, like so. Yes. Right. Now we can take it down. Take it up. There we go. That's what I want. Now we have this, and we have that. That's awesome. And now I can color this one, like, I don't know, brownish. Whatever that background is. It's very orangey browny. Something like this. But yeah, low budget and yeah, I can make the video like several groups, like starting with high budget stuff, going down to low budget. Oh yeah, that's what I was saying. So the thing that takes the most time about inspiration videos at the moment is the fact that I need to look through like hours of footage of the zoo to find the specific animal that I'm looking for. Now for most zoos, I can remember roughly how I walked when I visited the zoo. So it's actually surprisingly manageable to actually find, like, oh yeah. Sometimes I will pull up like a map of the zoo, which will kind of remind me like, oh yeah, I walked around here. So if I find footage of I don't know, the leopard enclosure, and I know that I'm looking for the tigers, and it's like, oh, the tiger comes after the leopard, so I need to know, I can kind of determine where in my footage I need to look for the tigers, or something like that. So that usually goes pretty okay. The difficulty, but it does take time. But with the entrance, if I do an entrance video, I mean, I will always know where to find the entrance, right? It's at the start. At the start and at the end. So, should be manageable. Oh, where did that go? Should be pretty manageable. Oh, we're not in a group. That's bad. Alright, gonna see you tomorrow. We shall see. Bye-bye. See you tomorrow. But yeah. The only problem with entrances is that I don't always record them very well, because generally they're very crowded and there's a lot of employees walking around, and I don't like recording people too much. So that's why I sometimes don't have great footage of them, or it's either just very short clips or just not very comprehensible, which is not very useful in terms of inspiration. So that's the only downside. But I could give it a try sometime, but I don't know when I would do it. Of course, right now I'm focused on the DLC animals. I want to do those first. And then in general, I just really want to do all of the animals. Like, I want to get done with the inspiration videos, which I never will be done, because after we're done with all the animals in the game, I'll probably continue making them just for other shit. But still, I want to have the idea that it's, like, done enough. Alright. Also not an important message. But it could have been. It was a bigger buzz than last one. How many are missing at this point? I have a file for that. So this is my my Excel sheet of the inspiration videos. As you can see right here. I even count how many zoos there are for each animal, which isn't entirely accurate for all of them, because some of them I haven't filled in, because like this one, I made the video before I made the Excel file, so it's not featured in there. But generally, we've already covered over 1,000 zoos. Well, okay, 1,000 enclosures, I should say, in the videos. So that's really cool. But as you can see, there's like around 35 animals left. But some of them I can't do videos on, like black wildebeest I haven't seen, although I might see them in May. I really do hope so, but then again, will I make a video of just one enclosure? There is already a wildebeest video, so it doesn't really matter. Grizzly bear I haven't seen, but that's why we did the general brown bear video. Although I do hope in May to see Himalayan brown bear, and if I do, I definitely want to make a Himalayan brown bear video, just because I want to brag about the fact that I've seen them. If I see them, I do hope so. And then, of course, proboscis monkey, unless I go to Singapore, I won't do. Pronghorn antelope, unless I go to the US, I can't do. Platypus, I don't know where the platypus is. Oh wait, the platypus is red, because Leaf sent me some of his footage, but yeah, I wouldn't make a platypus video, really, unless I have more than one enclosure to show, so unless some Australian viewers can share some footage with me. Because I don't see myself going to Australia like in the near future. So yeah, challenging. But so let's say there's at least 30 videos left, and then we'll get to like other animals or something. I don't know. Maybe I'll start just going off the most downloaded mods or something like that. That could work. We'll see when we get to it. I might also just be done. Like, I might not feel like doing it anymore and just want to... Because it does take up time. I feel like at some point I might just want to call it quits with the inspiration videos and stuff. I don't know what I do instead, because I do want to do stuff with all of the zoo tour footage that I'm recording. Maybe I'll bring back zoo tours instead. People have been requesting zoo tours as well, and I'm like, I don't really do them anymore because I have my hands full already doing other stuff. Alright, so my main goal for this sign, by the way, I just want to make the girl as good as possible. And then the rest of the sign I don't really care too much about. Like, I'll probably make the bucket and maybe some of the background details, but it's not going to be like these where I went like full on. Great, where are they? Where are they? These ones. It's not going to be like these ones. I don't think I'm gonna go as detailed as those, but we'll see. Pizza and sign stream. Oh, I could use a pizza right now. My dinner was not really a success. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do about that. I made some noodles, and they were fine. Like, they were edible, but they didn't taste very great. I'll be completely honest. I definitely thought it would be a lot better. Like, I put a lot of effort in. That's the worst part. I put a lot of effort into it, and I had such high expectations. That's probably why it sucked so much. But I took the diced chicken, I marinated it, and I was like, oh my god, it's gonna be so flavorful and amazing. And then when I got to actually making this, I had like a packet for some noodle stuff, and it all seemed great, but then it wasn't. It just wasn't. Alright, that color seems right. I don't want it to look like skin color, but I think we're good in that front. think this is better even. Tip, go to the wombats at Prague Zoo at feeding time. Ooh, that is a good idea. When I go there, yeah, I definitely have to check in advance to see like what the feeding times and stuff are. Although I probably will go to Prague 2 days, just like I did Leipzig last year. Oh yeah, I didn't mention that when I covered my Berlin trip planning, but I did do 2 days at Prague. So I was even more tired when I got to Berlin. Yeah, I almost forgot about that. I saw the wombat snuggle with its keeper. Oh, that's really cute. That is really cute, admittedly. Alright, okay, this one can be a lot bigger. Just so baby wombat in Prague. It was literally just a wombat but smaller. Oh, such a lazy. They just downscaled the model. Lazy developers. Oh, it's cutting into her arm a little bit. Hey, there we go. Alright, and now we just need blonde hair. Whoops. Don't know how that happened. I don't know. We need blonde hair, so what's a good blonde hair color? Like something like this, although is that distinct enough? I think so. I think so. Don't think we'll be able to do it like this, because it will stick out the side. Oh no, it won't. Okay, great. That's really great. Alright. Let's do that then. So Happy Prague is finally gonna build a new habitat for their polar bears. Yeah, I heard that. The old one wasn't very good. Have you decided yet going to Dvurkralov Safari Park? I have decided that I have not really been planning yet. So I have not really decided, but I have come to terms with the fact that I probably don't want to go to Austria yet. I think I want to just stay in Czechia longer. So I think I will only go to Czechia and part of Germany. And as such, I will skip or I will not go to Austria, and I will spend longer in Czechia. So I will go to more places maybe. That's kind of what I'm dabbling with at the moment. I need to just see like what's possible in like a 2-week time span, and what will still allow me to go to like yeah, cool places. I at least want to go to Stuttgart and maybe Frankfurt on the way back home. But other than that, I'm pretty open to pretty much anything. Alright, she doesn't really look like a kid anymore, does she? Oh well, that's fine. She's got a bit of a white-ish dress, but not exactly white. Let's see if we can get a straight line for that dress. Because it's at the bottom of the thing. Ooh, my bad. That actually works really well. At least for this side. The other side, not so much. Why did it teleport? Who knows? Maybe it will work if I do something like this. Although that's probably not gonna work, no. Although maybe I can get it to work. No, that will definitely like stick out, right? Oh wait, that's probably gonna be fine because we got this little wooden bar. It's probably gonna be sitting inside of that, so that's probably good. And I just need to do this. There we go. Now let's give her a bucket. Big bucket of stuffed animals. At the big savanna plateau in Prague Zoo, there are wild ground squirrels. Ooh! That's something to keep an eye out for. That's really cool. I would love to see that. Yeah, are there any like places in Czechia that are like where you can see any like cool wildlife in general that I should know of? Because, you know, I have been in my wild animal phase a little bit as well. So I wouldn't mind going for a walk somewhere in nature, and if I have a chance of seeing cool stuff, that'd be really fun. I'd like that. My mom once saw a wild bear in Czechia, but I don't know where. That would be cool, but also a little spooky. I was thinking more like the squirrels or like birds or something. And most of the scene were magpies, swans, nutria. Nutrias would be cool. There's nutrias like around. Like they're probably like everywhere, right? Would you be able to see a nutria like swimming around in the canals in Prague or no? Are there canals? Freaking Dutchest thing to say. Like just assume that there's canals everywhere. I mean, I know there's a big river in Prague. I was pissed because I thought it was a beaver. Yeah, I mean there's probably beavers in Czechia, but they're not gonna be in the like in a city or something. Or out at day. I feel like Nutria you're more likely to see during the day for some reason. Oh, you can see it there, right? What is the conservation? Here I go again. What's the conversation about? We are talking about Czechia, because I intend to go there soonish to do some zooing. These just look like beans. Oh well, it's whatever. Alright, so what if we... Oh, we messed up, but we'll fix that in a moment. Wait, why is she too big? Huh? Wait, why is she too big? How is that possible? We literally measured it, didn't we? Wait... Huh? But I took the same template. I used the same template. How is it different? Wait, what? I used the same template as these. I'm so confused. I'm very, very confused. Wait. Wait. How am I going to? How can I check this? Eh. Now I need to know. Like, it doesn't matter, really. I can just make the sign bigger. But I'm just wondering how this happened. This one. Maybe I know what happened. I'm not sure. Let's find out. What happened? I used this template, which contains things like this. Yeah, I used the same template as this, so how is it different? Wait, where is it? Where's the thing I made? This one. Any of this one? Same size. Although this one does look a little stretched out. I may have messed up. Does this one... Do I have the other one somewhere still? I don't think so. No. Well, it's fine. We're not restarting. We'll just make the sign bigger. It's not that complicated. We'll just do this. Blah 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 blah. There is Ursa's castle with brown bear pits. That doesn't sound like a whole lot of fun. Like, I don't want to see bear pits. I want to see happy bears. Alright. So we'll add this. Like so. Now we need to clean this up to not stick out like that. Like so. And there we go. We have our girl standing in the store. I would like to make the store... I would like to add a little bit more detail after all. I know I said I wasn't gonna do it, but I want to. So autocorrect is wild today. Oh no. Let's see. Yeah, I was afraid that wasn't gonna work. Luckily, this thing has kind of the right angle, just of itself, somehow. We can just do this. And now, the main thing I want is to put in some lines that like, wait, okay. Let's take this down. I want to create the corner of the store over here. And let's make that the same kind of orangey thing. Let's take this color. But then make it darker. Then take a version of it that's lighter. All bear habitats here are either forest or mixed species habitats. Ooh, that sounds nice. Alright, so let's at least make it look like there's some shelves. And we'll have a little bit of perspective. Oh, come back. Back to your pit. My finger's flying off all the time. It's annoying. Quick question. Are there any European zoos with coyotes? I'm afraid not really. There is one in Czechia, so maybe when I'm back from Czechia I can do that. Because people have said like just make a jackal video or something. Which I also don't have that much of, to be honest. But yeah, I do want to at least have one coyote to show. So if I see them in Czechia, I will try to make sure to go to the place that has them, and then if I've seen that one, I can then do a video that has both them and jackal. All right. Going to zoo theaters are all 4 in France. Yeah, but I'm not going to France anytime soon. France, I'll probably go to next year. I really want to go to, is it Beauval? That now has the golden snot-nosed monkeys. So I really want to see those, but I want to make sure that that's all like done when I go. Well, I still have a few pics of the Cameron Park habitat that my friend who saw them in Seoul. That's really cool. Yes, I did hear about the snub-nosed monkeys. Very exciting stuff. So yeah, next year I want to go to France to see them there, and probably I will then, if I go to France anyway, also stop at Paradise, which by that point should also have them. So that will be exciting to see them in both of those places. Alright, so I'm going to move this stuff. Oh, looks like we made another mistake. That's fine. Alright, there we go. Let's do some cleanup. So first of all, her hair. Wait, we can actually just do this. There we go. There we go. Yeah, that's actually fine. And now we need to fix this so that these don't stick out. There we go. And last but not least, let's actually give her a crocodile of her own, because she is supposed to be holding one. There we go. That gets the point across, I think. Let's get... Hello, game. Please. This one's a bit sticking into the green. I don't want that. Alright. There we go. That's the shop sign done. Actually, not completely. We need to... Alright, let's... yeah, let's just group it up. I don't care. I'll take it. We'll make one where the arrow is flipped. There we go. Let's flip that around. Oh god. Right. That makes sense. Right. Let's try to fix that. There we go. That's good. Alright, awesome. Now we're done. So we can combine these two. Actually, let's move them like so. Now we can combine them and make like a, I don't know, 5, 10, 15 degree angle. 1, 2, 3. Right. Cameron Park Zoo's habitat is very generic. Just a regular generic. Yeah, I mean that's what most of it's probably gonna be. Which is why I can just do a more general video that also combines it with like golden jackal or something, other type of jackal. Did Eindhoven give a time when the Taken should arrive? I don't know. I think this year, knowing Libema, they built super fast. So probably, I don't know, around the summer maybe already, or slightly after. Of course, they're also hard at work in Overloon, which might take priority, so who knows. Alright. Oh, that was split. Okay. Let's see. Is this the way I think it is? Yes, it is. That's good. Part of me wants to steal this sign. I'm gonna try that, to be honest. Although, I don't think it's gonna work. But it's worth a try. It's worth a try at least. Let's get the animal template sign. Let's see. Animal sign. Wait, template. What's it called? Sign template. Alright. This is this one. Alright, so what I want to try right now is to just get rid of all this stuff. I want to try to repurpose these shapes. And I think it's gonna be kind of stupid, but it might be worth the hassle. It's gonna be tough though. Okay. Oh, that's already going really well though. This might actually save me a lot of time recreating these kind of shapes, so let's try to get that in. So we definitely have that. Then this. Oh, would you look at that? That also saves me some time, except for the fact that it's too big. But if I get the number 1, that might help. Or the I, either the I or the number 1. Let's try the number 1 first. Just up here. So what's nice about the number 1 is that it doesn't stick out as much as the L, because it doesn't have a very big thing. So we can go all the way to down there. Flip it. Oh, that's why. Flip it, and there we go. Now we've accomplished what I wanted to accomplish. And now the only problem now is, kind of surprised we don't have 2D art shapes. It would make this so much easier. It would, wouldn't it? But I don't know. I like a challenge. And this certainly is one. Alright, so now we will take all of these shapes that we've just added. And let's group them up. Doesn't really matter. Now we're gonna put them further in. Like so. And now we just need to take this one. Get it? This one. That was not on purpose, but it's funny. And we need to line that up here so that it's one straight line again. And there we go. That actually worked out really well. Now the only thing is we need to change this one more time. So this number 1 needs to become a comma. It needs to be comma. Because okay, I can't tell what's going on. We are doing beige on beige. This beige on beige action is not working out for me. Because we want this to don't mind me. Yeah, that doesn't really work. The top part needs to be another layer again, basically. So right now we have these 2 layers. This is its own layer, and now I'm going to break down said layer by putting a piece behind it, which is going to be, let's do bright orange. Like so. And we just need to tear this down. like this. Yeah, I'll just use the number 1 again. We are number 1. Alright, perfect. So now we have our own little separate orange layer over here, which is what we can use to make the picture of the elephant and bee. I feel like we've made this picture before. Is it just me, or have we done this sign yet? What will be your favorite animal in the DLC? Ooh. I also just realized that earlier someone asked if I have a favorite enclosure, and I really couldn't tell you. There's so much good stuff out there in the world. Like, there's like a dozen enclosures pop to mind, but there's probably ones that are way better than that as well. Like, for some reason, the first thing that popped to mind was the penguin enclosure in Rostock. But that was just one that I really liked in Rostock. It's definitely not my favorite enclosure ever. But yeah, if we do get American black bear, I'm gonna have to make a long drive for inspo. Oh, I've got plenty. What would be your favorite animal in the DLC? What we know right now, probably the white-faced Saki. They're very cool. I'm really looking forward to do the video. I've gathered footage for it, but I kind of don't want to get started on making the video until it's like absolutely confirmed. Because, I don't know, I don't want to waste my time. Anyway, am I sure we haven't, like, oh, there it is. Okay, so we technically have made this picture before, but in a completely different format. Alright, well, that explains it then. Yeah, that's not reusable for this, so we'll just have to make it again, I guess. That's fine. Okay. So let's start out with this, all of this text over here. So we'll make this, need to do that quite an angle, because I am afraid that this is going to, wait, let's make it black. I'm afraid that this is going to, oh no, oh, we did a pretty good job. Okay. Is it sticking out the top? Nope. Oh, that's amazing. How did I do that? Like, how did I not mess this up somehow? Alright, awesome. There we go. It's a safari park. That makes it kind of cool. The black bears are mixed with wolves. Ooh. So you're driving through the bear enclosure then? Or is it just a safari park in the sense that it's big? I feel like safari park is slowly getting less and less safari park-like. Honestly, Overloan's new area sounds amazing, but I feel like Dwarf, Croc, and now Monitor are a missed opportunity there. Yeah, I don't know. Overloan's not a very reptile-heavy zoo in general. It would be cool, indeed. I feel like I shouldn't have gone for full black with these. I also feel like I'm not doing this in a very efficient way, because now we're gonna have to do this for all of them. But it does feel more like we're actually writing the sign, which is fun. It's role-playing. It's not inefficient, it's role-playing. It's a woodland with a lake in the middle that the bears and wolves can use. That's awesome. What would you choose for the 2 remaining spots in the DLC? Ooh, that's very difficult. So I would definitely... I mean, I feel like if I don't say Kawadi, Eben's gonna kill me. But personally, I would kind of prefer Tamandua over Kawadi. If it's one or the other. But, yeah. Definitely either Tamandua or Kawadi, and then kind of I would like a Tamarin. But Frontier doesn't really often do like 2 monkeys. I don't see that happening at all. So that's definitely the least likely one, but I would love to have a Tamarin on top of having the Saki. Literally any Tamarin would do. Probably my favorite would be Gold-Headed Lion Tamarin. But no strong preference there whatsoever. Oops. It's going surprisingly well. I did not expect this to go so well. You can both can interact, but they don't interact that often. They're separated for a while. But oh, because the bears had cubs. That's nice. Oh, the bears are gonna move. I mean, there's not any Dutch zoos with black bears anymore that I know of, so I don't think they would be going here. In Belgium, I think Paradise is the only one. Although there might be like an more obscure, like Wild Park or something. Because the only Dutch zoo with American black bear got rid of them. Okay, that sounds a lot darker. Like, they moved to another zoo. They deemed that their enclosure wasn't fit. And they want to get a more, like, conservation critical bear species. I feel like I shouldn't go with dark black for this. I should move to a different color. Yeah, Zizou had them. Or they might still have them, but they're going to get rid of them. I think Zizou still has some. They already got rid of like 1 or 2. And they're gonna get rid of the rest as well, eventually. As far as I know. Good evening, Lovo. The plan, as far as I know, to send them to a European zoo, since no other UK zoo wants American black bears. Why wouldn't they? They're cool. Aren't they objectively the best bear? Like, in terms of adaptation? Oh, my head is starting to hurt from all these lines. Whoa, I'm getting dizzy. Right, I think let's go 1 shade lighter and also make them thinner. And then we'll drag this up onto the actual sign. And the only thing that we're missing, actually, let's drag one of these back down, is the flags. I don't think that's gonna work. Although, maybe this is fine. This is probably good enough. That might still stick out though. We'll find out. This seems like a Dwight Schrute quote. What did you see? Saki monkey or what do you see? Saki monkey or vulture? I don't know what you mean. Oh, no, we want to split that. Paradise was over one of the cubs because they have a partnership with them. That would make sense. They have a very big black bear area, an enclosure. Alright. Elephants and Bees project sign. I don't know how well I'll be able to do that. Especially since this thing is at an angle, so we need to kind of... We can't do very fancy things when it's on an angle. But let's do this. Because this thing is at an angle, so I can't do stuff around the world axis. Is basically the issue. So I have to place every piece manually. Or more manually than otherwise required. Because I also can't do this, I think. Oh, I can. Okay, that's good. But if I do this, you can see that the size of it changes. So that's the issue. Have you been to Huis des Meeres? I really want to go there whenever I go to Vienna, but I haven't been to Vienna yet. I want to go to... Like, my original plan for my May trip was to go to both Austria and Czechia, but I'm not sure if that's doable in 2 weeks. Or if it's also just generally becoming too much at that point, because I don't want to get sick halfway through my trip again like last year. Oh, no, I doubt that. I don't have the picture on me right now, but it's definitely not a vulture. I could see it being like a different monkey maybe, or I don't know. But vulture, I don't see that. I mean, I could have a look, I guess. Right. Let's see, where is it? Let's see. Image in. No, wait. Oh my god, I suck at typing. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, where is it? Okay. Yes, I can see where people are coming from. Like, okay, let's just open this here. Found it. So yes, I could see how people could say like, oh yeah, that's a vulture, like perched on a branch with the thick, but I don't know. I don't know. I still think it's a Saki. It just makes the most sense. But again, I have all of the footage prepared for a Saki video, but I haven't started editing it yet because I don't want to start on that video and then just have it not be in the pack or something. So I do hope that they announce it soon, because otherwise I'm not going to have time to make the video before Wednesday. But yeah. Hello, Owen. Welcome. Alright, so we did that. Let's do the Wildlife logo. Wildlife Foundation logo. Wait, we can just copy this color. I'd be devastated if it's not a Saki. It's the only animal I'm excited about. Oh, that would suck. Yeah, I'd be pretty upset. too. But, I mean, it would be kind of our own doing, because they haven't announced anything yet. We need to learn not to expect anything when it comes to Frontier. You'd think we'd know by now. But we never learn. Always just getting our hopes up. Fairly excited about the pack. It's not crazy, but yeah, that's kind of how I feel. They're not crazy, but there are definitely some cool additions in there that I'd be gladly putting into like Key Park or something. Nothing for the Beekse Bergen this time. Or is there? Wait. No. There's not, right? I don't think so. I mean, you never know what they announce, still. But I was actually, like, I was talking about this with Eben the other day, and it actually, surprisingly, pretty much every DLC, except for Oceania, in the last, like, couple of years, has had at least one animal that I could use for Beekse Bergen, which is pretty crazy. Like, even freaking Barnyard at least had the Scottish Highland cattle, which I needed. Well, I'm not really building the car safari, so I didn't really need it. But it was still funny that it was there. Wait, why am I looking at the other sign for reference, even though it's literally down here? Stupid. Oh. Alright, this, and down one, and this is not going to work, nope, just need to put down a new one. Sure, it took us like 5 years, which is insane. For me, the Rhea and Flamingo are neat. Sheep and Coyote really aren't for me, yeah. Getting a new word wonky again. Yeah. Yeah, I mean the capuchin has always been nice, but definitely the more the merrier. I hope they give it a new rig. I'm not so sure. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it walks very similar to either lemurs or the capuchin, but we'll find out. Wait, I messed up. There we go. Need to not be on the world axis when we do this. I really hope they include the drooping tail. Probably only in certain animations would be my guess. But we'll see. We will see. But, I mean, the Shafak didn't have a tail, did it? Do Shafaks have tails? I forget. Wait. It's just... I'm gonna be lazy for this. Just for a sec. They do. How does their tail work? I don't know. I'm just thinking about how, like, they didn't really do much in terms of the Shafak's behaviors. It was just... It was the same as any other lemur in the game. Wait. There we go. I'm not gonna make that look like a QR code. That's just gonna be the way it is. Alright, so now it's time for the actual, like, difficult part. Oh, not exactly difficult, but more involved part, which is the actual, like, picture-y part. Hey, Nobo. Welcome, welcome. We are back with signs. Not completely surprised to see you here. I know you like your signs. Wait, let's see if we can... There you go. That's perfect. It's been a while. Yeah, it has been a while. I haven't felt the itch for signing, but now that I'm really making progress. Oh, it's been a while for you as well. Yeah, for me as well. But yeah, now that I'm really getting close to finishing the Beekse Bergen, I need to get a couple more signs out here. Alright, actually the last one can be green, but not quite that green. There you go. Alright, why don't we start off making those... Actually, no, that's a bad idea. I mean, if I just make this green, then we're pretty much there. There we go. And then we just move you to the back. There we go. And now we just need to make the beehives. I hope. Okay, wait. I want these to be as close to that as possible. Like so. Right. And now we can make the bees. Dr. Bees. So let's see, more darker brown, way darker brown. I think they're almost black. Wow. So the challenge with these will be not to make them clip into the bottom part. And to not make them clip into themselves, I guess. Or the rest of the picture. So I'm leaving a gap there for the beehive. I still think it's funny that we learned that this sign uses the same picture as the other one. I genuinely didn't know that. Big Horse Sheep Inspo isn't going great so far. Yeah, I mean, I've seen one bighorn sheep habitat, but it's not a bighorn sheep habitat anymore. Like I've never seen it as a bighorn sheep habitat. I just know it was one in the past, which is the one at Burgers Zoo. So if you want to see that one, just go to the prairie dog video. And look at Burgers Zoo. That used to be a bighorn sheep habitat. It's pretty nice. But yeah, I'm not really gonna... actually, I think again, I think in Czechia I might see another bighorn sheep habitat. So if I do, then I can combine that with the Beekse one and make that a video, I guess. Hey, Beezy. Good to see you. Damn, the Saturday crowd is crowded. Like, I've got way more people watching, I feel like. Or at least way more people engaged than weekdays. I definitely want to stream more on Saturdays, I guess. Because I'm having fun. Yeah, I'm still not doing great in terms of coming up with a streaming schedule, I'm afraid. I'm just so busy all the time and tired. Mainly the latter, to be honest. What's the state of Key Park? On hold? Yes, exactly that. I will probably do a Key Park stream when the new DLC is out. Although I might be a day late because, like, if the DLC comes out on the 15th, which we don't know, but if that's like a likely day for it, basically. If that's the case, then I will not be available to stream that day, so that will be a bummer. But I'm going to the Minecraft movie, baby! So, yeah. Sorry. Jack Black over Planet Zoo DLC, I guess. Oh. But yeah. I will do ASAP a DLC stream in Key Park. I always love to do that whenever a new DLC comes out. I actually have been making some changes to the tropical dome, which, you know, that's the South America area, so that's perfect for this DLC. The Saki can go right in. I'm actually thinking, I was talking the other day with Eben. Wow, I sure talk to Eben a lot. And I think I'm gonna change the dome a bit more again to I want to get rid of the Jaguarundi. As much as I love the Jaguarundi and putting it in there, if I don't have Jaguarundi, then I feel comfortable having the Saki and maybe some other monkeys as well free roaming in there, and that would be really cool. So I think I would rather have that than have Jaguarundi. All right, and Alright, let's see. Okay, so there's a few issues. First of all, you don't work like that. So you need to at least... Yeah, that was probably fine. Alright, let's see. Does this even work? Of course it doesn't. Wait, why does it go down so far? Wait. Oh, wait, I was doing it wrong. Okay, never mind. Let's get you all back up here. Yeah, okay, it should be like this. Or even like this, which sucks. Because that means that all of these things are not going to work. Oh. Okay, that's even more annoying, to be honest. all of these poles are sticking out. Do you already know about the new Animal Bite episode? Yes, the Dorcas Gazelle. Very cool. Alright, let's do that. Now that we know that this thing is actually kind of like flat enough to allow for this sort of thing. I'm just gonna wait. This thing is ugly. There we go. And now that we know that we can just kind of transfer stuff onto there and it not really break. It doesn't really break anything. We know that we can make these beehives without issue, really. So that's great. There aren't many, but there are a few of them living in the wild in some village. That's cool. You know, there's a lot of zoo news recently, I feel. Tons of zoos doing all sorts of stuff. Getting new species, building new areas, building new red panda enclosures. Like there's this year alone, there's 3 zoos in the Netherlands that have built new red panda enclosures. I still have to visit 2 of them. Although I don't think the one in Artis is finished just yet. But once it is, I'm gonna go there. Like, of course, this year on International Red Panda Day, we need a new Red Panda real-life inspiration. So I think I'll have quite a few things to show for that. Like I've got the one in Nepal, like from the Nepal Zoo. I've got. Okay, that's good enough, I think. Although yeah, I don't know what the best angle to approach this from would be. I think this might be better. I think it gives more freedom. Not entirely. Although I could hide that behind the other thing, so that would work. And now I just need to get this one like this, and then gray for the lid. There we go. And that's good enough. And then we can do very similar things for the rest of them. What do you think about the fact that Beekse Zoo is getting red TT monkeys in the mangrove? Very cool. I really wish that they also did stuff like that in the bush. Although it might be more complicated there with all of the birds and stuff. I think there would be a lot more conflict. So, yeah. This is the alternative, then that's great. Alright, I think that will do. Let's put them in. There we go. Awesome. So you can't really see it. Maybe, do I have a picture? Where would this picture be? In here somewhere, I suppose. Would it? Wouldn't? Where would it be? Not in there, I guess, after all. Wait, let me find it real quick. It's gonna be in the Africa village. There we go. Also put this one back. Somewhere out here. It should be, there it is. Oh wait, no, those are just the hives. Those are just the hives. Where's the sign? Way further up. Up, up, up. What? Why can't I find it? It needs to be around here. Like, It's like right there, but I didn't take a picture of it, I guess. That's stupid. Okay, that was a temporary sign. I'm glad I didn't make that one. Yeah, no, it looks like I don't have a picture of this, which is very dumb. Oh, there it is. Okay, cool. This is not a much clearer picture, though. This is actually a far worse picture. Darn it. Okay. So in real life, there would be wires between these bins, right? Like, just like you can see here. But I'm not sure if they really show up in the picture and if it's worth the effort trying to make them. I think I'm not going to. I think what we'll do instead is we'll take a nice full stop. We'll make some nice things in this background to make it nice and uneven. Give some illusion of detail. And we'll take another one of those and put it more in the foreground. Let's darken the color a bit. Something like that. And then maybe also get this one and add some greenery to the trees. Like, these are very sparse trees. Don't have a lot of greenery normally, but they're still gonna have some, so otherwise that'd be just dead trees, which wouldn't really make a lot of sense. Let's see anything back there. Awesome. And I think just to make it look, because now it looks very flat, I don't like that, so let's add some shade under the trees. That looks weird. I think this would be better. I don't think it really, not really selling the fact that they're like connected, or like that is a shadow of the tree, but whatever. We know. As long as we know. Let's just add one more bush, like over here-ish. There you go. That is actually pretty freaking good. Maybe one more bush over here. Not really working. Actually, let's also strengthen this a bit. And I just noticed that there's a bit of a hole in our beehive. So let's try to slightly adjust that. Like so. And now I'm happy. I'm super happy with this one, actually. And it took less than an hour. Oh wait, I accidentally didn't have the chat open. It's Saturday night, 8:45 p.m. Let's join Goran and make some signs. Nice! Alright, let's see, blah 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 blah. What animals should I put in my manatee house? Scarlet ibis. I always see them in manatee houses. This if you use mods. I mean, if they're making a manatee house, they probably are either using mods or they're fine using stand-ins. And yeah, that would be a pretty cool one. Trying to think what other kind of manatee. I haven't seen that many manatee. Have I only seen 2 manatee? Burgers and Dijsburg? Have I seen any other manatees? I don't know. Don't know for sure. But yeah, okay. I'm super happy with this sign. By the way. Very happy that we took the route of adjusting the animal sign to fit this format. That saved a lot of time. And now we just need to copy it. Boop. And we have the 2 most important signs done, which is really cool. I just remembered that that this thing exists, this place, and now I'm not sure if there's any signs in there, and I'm actually curious. So we're gonna do a little sidestep and check that, because I feel like there would be signs inside there. And if there are, then I kind of do want to make them as soon as possible. So let's have a look-see. This is the place. So if you go inside, we're not going inside apparently. Why are we not going inside? Oh, because there were people inside. Okay. So are there signs in here? So we do have a bunch of stuff that's going to be interesting to build. I'm not sure how I'm going to do the hologram, to be honest. If I'm going to like do a billboard or something else. Or if I'm just going to put a person there. This is so cool. If I make like a good recording of this, I could maybe use a billboard and just... But that kind of goes against everything that I've been doing with the project. I feel like that's the easy way out, you know? But it doesn't look like there's any signs in here. That surprises me a bit. But I guess this sign kind of connects to it. So, okay. Well, that saves me work. What's my favorite animal? Gee, I wonder. I wonder. I don't know. What would it be? What could it possibly be? What could it possibly be? That's not working. Can I balance you here? Yep. I mean, my finger's still gonna filter it out. No! Show him! He's beautiful! No! Stupid algorithm. Yes, the red raccoon, my favorite animal. Alright. What's next? What is next? I think I want to do the bad-eared fox. Is more important to me than the Gorda gazelle. But we probably have time to do both. It's only 9. It's only 9. My favorite animal in the game would not be the red panda, because it's ugly. Like, I actually have a mod. I think one of the only remaster mods I have installed is the red panda remaster, because it's just so much better. Like, I really have a problem with the way that the red panda looks in game. Their head is just completely off. So yeah, remaster fixes that, luckily. No, I don't know what my favorite animal in the game would be. I think... What would my favorite animal in the game be? Never really given this much thought. Huh. Maybe, I guess the sloth bear, just because of how well done it is. But, I don't know. I don't really have that strong of an opinion on this stuff. Like, I think this is just objectively one of the best looking animals. But it doesn't necessarily make it my favorite. I don't know. I don't know. I'll have to think about that. Like, there's so many cool animals. I'm really bad at picking favorites. Like, red panda is just my favorite because I decided that that's gonna be the one, you know? And then I just dedicate it. Like, if I commit to something, I commit hard, you know? And that's how I ended up in the poll. But in general, I love every animal equally. So, I mean, not equally. There's definitely some animals that I don't like as much as others. I need to do a different one. I think I got it. I haven't done an animal sign in so long. This is weird. What am I doing? How does this work again? How does one animal? I mean, we start with the range. I remember that part. No tapeworm fan. Yeah, no. Mosquitoes can suck my ass. Alright, something like that. Bit larger. And I think they would be happy about that. Yeah. Yeah, I need to rephrase that. Not to be taken out of context, that one. Mosquitoes, this was not an invitation. Don't you dare. Oh. Wait, why is this not working the way I intended it? Darn. There we go, that's what we need, roughly. And now this can be a lot smaller. They don't have this logo. Oh man, I really need to think back, like, which of these things, like, what do I need to do again to make these signs work? Because it's not just making the animal, we have other details too. I mean, what the hell is the French name doing? What the? What were they smoking? Wait, when did I take that picture? Oh, not recently, I suppose. I might not have even saved. I think I didn't even save it into this. Yeah, it's not in this folder. Okay. Well, I don't know what the French were cooking when they made that name so long. Well, there we go. We did it. We have it too now. There. Dutch names should be, or English names should be slightly longer. Better Fox. It's Better Fox, Löffelhund. I guess Renard. Okay, so I think it's fox with ears of a bat. And bat is like a big word. That's what I'm thinking. That is why, because I think that's Renard. So it's like Renard so fox with, and I'm guessing this is like ears of a bat. Can any French-speaking people confirm this? Anyway, I don't really feel like changing these. That's the only thing I've gotten lazy and complacent with, is changing the texts. But that's fine. Okay, let's make a fox. Let's make a better fox. Oh, my dishwasher's done. I'm actually gonna quickly check that. Wait, give me 1 second. I'm just gonna open the door and also see how my laundry's doing. Alright. What a cliffhanger. Saying I'm starting the sign and then just leaving. How dare I? Also remind me to take my laundry out of the laundry machine in 1 hour. 1 hour and 15 minutes. Because that one doesn't have a very loud beep. I won't hear it. I need to physically remind myself to do it. Which I cannot do, and that's what you are here for. Dish is done. Yes! Alright, let's start with the ears. So let's see, do I think, I don't think I'm gonna need to do what I did with the red panda, which was like do it in a different color first. We're just gonna go ahead and just get this thing done. Because by the looks of it, the shapes are pretty well, doable. Like I absolutely love it when it just perfectly lines up like that. That just makes me so happy. Now let's see if we can find an angle where this is even better. I think something like that. Plant zoo, dishes, laundry. What a Saturday night! Yes. I mean, it's the living alone life, you know? Gotta do the chores in between the fun stuff. Wait, I'm gonna put this aside so I can save the color. We are not in a group. We should definitely be in a group. And you are part of that group. Is there more? No, it's just you. Alright. Let's take the color. No. Take this one. I actually did a lot of chores today. I've almost emptied out my to-do list. The only thing left on my to-do list, I threw away the to-do list. I need to make a new to-do list. That's part of the to-do list. Let's see, what's this? Oh, this was my shopping list for IKEA, but that's no longer needed. The back of this can be my new to-do list. To do, plan vacation, and change several light bulbs. Because there's currently 3 lamps in my house that are not functioning at the moment, which I definitely need to do something about, because it's a big issue. But I do think I'm going to recolor this one, because it's getting a little difficult to see which I've had. Let's make it a nice purple. That always works. And while it's a nice purple, let's get a comma. There. Need to rotate it a bit more. There. Just for the tippity tip of the ear. And then we can start making our way down the ear again. Like so. And with the other color over top. I'm going to quickly get a second one on the side here so that we have another piece of reference in terms of the coloring, because I think this one should be a lot lighter together with that one. And then we need a much darker inside over here, which I think is actually, it's a bit squared off. But, okay, I think what we can do is this one can be whatever. And then I'll take a comma again. And there we go. So how has everyone else's Saturday been? Is it also good weather wherever you are? Because here it's been great. Okay. These also need to be much, much darker. Alright. And now the top of the head's like, why is it so white? I don't remember them being this white. Is it shading? Oh, oh, it was in the perfect spot almost. I just wanted to slightly nudge it. My middle mouse button is starting to give up on me, which sucks. Means it's time for a new mouse. I don't want a new mouse, I want the same mouse. I'll have to see if I can find the exact same mouse somewhere online. Which is an annoying task. But oh well. You go in there. Okay, wait. I need to have one on this side and one flipped so that it doesn't go over the other ear. Because this one's, in fact, behind the other ear. And that's what I was afraid of. If I... Yeah, okay, it's sticking out. It's sticking out the other side. That's not good. That's fine. That one works. It just needs to be... These two pieces need to be much browner. Oh. Why am I so bad at selecting these? These ones in particular. Why is it not? There we go. Okay. Nice. It's been amazing. Had 3 days off. Oh, that's great. That sounds great. I have not. I've just been working, but also taking some time to enjoy the weather in the meantime. Right. Yeah, that's probably fine. And then I can take the lighter color for that little bit of shading over there. Let's also take a bit of a darker color, just a bit. To get under there. And then up there. Alright, nice. And let's get that darker color we just got. Use that underneath him. And then this one needs to be slightly lighter. Alright, so now we need almost white for his like brow over here. So I'm gonna take this and get this. That's too yellowy. Feels. That's too pinkish. I guess we need to go on the more bluer side. Nope. Didn't want to place you. Yeah. I mean, you can always change the colors later. The new color picker thing. I mean, I'm calling it new, but it's currently it's been in the game for quite a bit now. It's not really new anymore. But at least that will help. Because I think I've never been able to use that in sign making, so that's why it feels new. Okay, but this is interesting because this dark trim actually goes kind of like here, not even kind of there, it goes exactly there. So we can put that there. And then if I take this and take its color, there we go, that's perfect. And then we take this thing. I feel like I've entered focus mode a little bit. I've also already talked about a lot of stuff. I don't think I have that much more going on recently. My life isn't that interesting. Or at least, I mean, there is stuff, but not really. Maybe not the most stream appropriate in the sense that it's personal things. Whenever something involves other people, I don't like to talk about it on stream. Not sure why. It's not like every person in my life is always watching my streams. But what if? What if you're telling a very personal story and the person that it's about just happens to be like, oh, let me check out his streams someday. Today seems like a good day. Oh, he's building a fox. Wait, why is he talking about my biggest secret? Hello, game. I hate when it doesn't update the color properly. I also don't know what goes wrong when that happens. It feels really weird. Would you rather have an aviary pack or a marine pack? Ooh, I think an aviary pack is more like I can use that in more zoos than a marine pack. Like not every zoo has an aquarium section, but every zoo has aviaries, right? That's kind of how I feel. So I feel like aviary would be more welcome by me. Alright, so it's starting to look like something, but I think it's gonna need a bit of refining once we're done, but we'll see. For now, let's just keep building. I think the first thing that we should do is make the eyes. Which are pretty small. So we're just going to go full black. And just have a single triangle for the eye. And maybe a slightly bluer triangle for the nose. Just make sure that it's not sticking out. It's not. That's great. And we can use this shape, also black, in an attempt to, to do the mouth, maybe. And then we'll get the Oops. Wait, I want to get this color. Yeah. Right, there we go. Right, so that lighter spot might be doable, but let's first try to just get the face in here in general. Right. Okay, that's decent. Now let's get the lighter color, but not quite that light. That works. I like that. I quite like that. I think for not having done one of these in a very long time, this is going quite well. Let's see, so just make this one a bit bigger. Oh yeah. That's, at the very least, it's recognizable. I think we need to refine some of the colors a little bit, like this one needs to be the same color as what we did on top of the face. Well, apparently that's made out of two things. Oh. Okay, let's try that as well. There we go, that's already better. The shadowy stuff is a bit too blobby for me. I also feel like the darkness here can just be more in line with the rest of the face. I know that the top of the snout... Wait, actually, can I just... let's just copy this color and take the color picker. Is that it? What am I currently changing? That's not it. That ain't it. That might be it. I think that's it. Yes. That's not better. No, I don't like that. I think this one, however, should be darker. More in line with that one. To give it more depth. Oh. No. No, that's not great. Let's see. This white stuff can go a bit further around. And then kind of transition into that color. And yeah, I'm not gonna really do fur stuff, but I think we can. This shadowy bit is too. Let's see. There you go. It's too much. There we go. Oh, it's two. There we go. Now I think about it. Just experimenting with different things. I think that's better. So the top of the face should be a little darker, but if I make it too dark, And you won't be able to see the eye anymore. That's the issue. Like now the eye has kind of disappeared a bit, you know? Which I can solve a little bit by then getting a much lighter color and putting that around the eye. Or just white to give the eye a little highlight. Yeah, that works. Alright. I think this is almost done. Just going to get the dark color one more time. Then we're going to put it on the actual sign and see what that looks like, because there's probably going to be some more cleanup required. Yeah, no, I don't like that. Although, if I take it and put it like so. This is just a big old puzzle. There we go. Yeah, no. I think I need to quit. I think I'm just going to be forever making minor adjustments, but not actually accomplishing anything. I think we need to just accept the fact that this is gonna be the best it's gonna be. And it's good. It's not bad at all. He says while still making changes. I mean, it's not changes, I'm making additions. Enhancing what's already there. Alright, let's see. Let's try putting it up into the sign. And wow, everything's hidden. I do see a couple of things that need to be cleaned up. That was to be expected. That's always the case, because you know, when you're building on the billboard, all the colors are there. But then when you take it off the billboard, suddenly the background color is this bright beige. Alright, it's a bit rough around the edges, but I think I'm gonna call it there for the battered fox. So that is another animal sign done. Wait, oh yeah, wait, we have two of them because reasons. Right. Yeah, that's perfect. The more I look at it, the more I start to like it. So let's copy that over. There we go. Third sign done. Wow, 3 signs already this stream. That's amazing. What's this? Alright, that's part of this thing. Yeah, I don't know what I'm gonna do with this one. It's a complicated one. Like, it has these on here, which will take forever if I do them. But if I just try to copy them over, then we have different issues. Like if I take this one. As you can see, I could theoretically put this one on here. It's smaller, but this one's actually very fine. The biggest issue is the cheetah. The cheetah, where's the cheetah? Probably more at the start. There it is. So the biggest issue is the cheetah, which is mirrored. Which is not a huge deal, honestly. I can just put this down. But now the issue becomes that a lot of these things are sticking out of the borders of this panel thing, right? Which, if I want to make this sign properly, this panel thing needs to be slightly off the billboard. And then we can't have these things sticking out. So that's something that I'm going to deal with while listening to a nice podcast or something. Because it's possible to fix. It will just involve, you know, taking a piece that's sticking out like this and just flipping it, I guess. And then just hoping that the result isn't too bad. Which in this case, like, it messes up a little bit of his lip, but not to an extent that's really gonna bother too many people, I don't think. So basically I just need to do that a lot. And then for all 3 of them. And when that's done, this thing will be it shouldn't take that long anymore. But yeah, that's another time. I'm not gonna do that one right now. So we could either do the Gorda Gazelle, or wait, I have a lot of Discord messages. I just noticed what's going on there. Okay, what's going on Discord? I saw a WhatsApp message, but that's not what I'm interested in. I have a lot of messages. Okay. It's not important. Alright, I am going to do one more sign. And then I'm gonna go play some games with friends. Because I'm being asked if I can play some games. Which I think is fun, because I haven't spoken to these people in a while. So wait, let me just respond to them, and then we'll do one more sign, and then we're gonna wrap things up. I think we'll do either the bees, or Hyena Creek. I want to do Hyena Creek. Alright. I really want to do Hyena Creek. That seems like a really fun one, and one that I definitely don't want to miss. Basically what I'm doing now, when I think my plan moving forward, is just going to be which signs do I really want to include in the zoo, and I'll make those. And then once I run out of steam in terms of sign making, I'll at least have the most important ones. Like, I'll do the Hyena Creek, I'll do the Goiter Gazelle, and after that, just whatever I end up feeling like. Like, probably this one, the Weaver Birds, is gonna get a very simplified version of that. I mean, the donation signs are very simple. Actually, so Hyena Creek is going to take a bit. I think I don't want to go on for that long. What we're actually going to do is make those donation signs that I screenshotted here. So I'm going to take our collection of donation signs right here. Where is that? Where did that go? Did that go anywhere? Does that exist? It should be somewhere, right? We have all our animal signs. Here's the template. Is it one thing, or do I have a blueprint for that? Donation. Oh, I have a blueprint for that. Donation sign template. Amazing. But I would like to see every donation sign that I've made somewhere. There should be a collection of that. Somewhere. You'd expect that to be... I think it's all of these. Alright, that's good. That's good. We can go here. This is no longer needed. So yeah, here we can see exactly that this one is indeed missing. So we can put down our template. Let's put it in front here. And we can make that. Although, if we just copy this one, it's basically almost the exact same thing, but with different colors. So I think for this one, I'm just gonna do that. So, so we're just gonna take this one, put it down here, and we're gonna get rid of this orangey stuff. And this one needs to be a bit thinner and more centered. Ooh, that's perfect. Oh, it's sticking out. Don't stick out. Oh, I see how this works. There. I see how that was constructed. And now this is beautiful color picking by whoever made this logo, because it's like black on blue, which is awful. Although it is not this blue, it's a slightly less offensive blue. Wait, I think that's what I was afraid of. Alright. There we go. It is a slightly lighter blue. Like so. And then they have... oh, oops. Okay. That's fine. And they have the tiniest bit of white in there, which I'm not sure we'll be able to do. Let's find out. No, we're not going to be able to do that. I don't think. Maybe with... oh, maybe. If I do this... I might be able to do it. Wait. There. Oh my god. The Mat Lad gets it done. Alright. Yeah, that's as good as that's gonna get. Awesome. So that's one. So we're just gonna do all of these, and then I'll wrap up the stream. So one done, and this one is super simple. It's literally just Johan. So that's nice. Let's get the red panda sign out here. It's near the end somewhere. There. Where were we? Over here. Bam. Actually, let's put it over top of the thing. Also, I'm gonna take the giraffe thing here. Why is it not copying it? There we go. Let's take a copy of that and put it here. Just so that we have a collection of all the things that have changed, and we can make one blueprint out of that to put into the zoo. So, whoops, I don't need you. All right, Johan. Apparently this is just 2 lines. Why is the others 3 lines? Oh, wait, it's different. It's different depending on how many people donate. Or how many... Yeah, it depends. Huh. Well, this one's 2. So apparently this one actually needs 4 lines. Probably didn't notice that when I first... Ooh, that's... not great. Right. Like this. No, why? Stupid. There we go. Not great, but also not bad. And now we just need Johan. Let's give Johan a sign that he'll never forget. It's just this brownish color. Oh no, it's actually, without seeing the color on the thing, I actually pretty much nailed it. That's great. Maybe I want, no, that's too big. I'm not gonna be able to hide that. Okay, so we need to use this. And this is gonna be the smallest we can get that. Yeah. Not perfect, but we can improve it by taking this color and putting it over top of it like so. Now, if we rotate this less far, you'll see it gets kind of sandwiched between it. And that way, it'll be a smaller stripe. Yeah, sure. Like, we just really want to get across that it's kind of a weird sign. There. Johan. It's funny because my dad is named Johan, so I'm pretty sure he didn't donate to the zoo just in my to make me happy. I think it's not my dad who did that. He's not the type of person to do that anyway. Next up is the elephant. Actually, I'm just gonna... Hello. Yes. All right. Steal that. Bam. So this one has a lot of colors right there. I'm not sure how I'm gonna approach that one. Let's start by just putting this here. What I could try is something slightly similar to what we just did, but not quite the same. Let's start with doing this. There we go. They've got their little title, which is probably just grayish. Right. So for the letters, what I'm thinking we could do is get either a comma, similar to what we just did, but it's gonna be, yeah, okay, we can do it. We can do it. I was afraid that would also block those, but that doesn't seem to be an issue. So what we can do is this, but I want this thing to not be as steep as it is. So we're gonna do this, make it nice and big because it's a big logo. And now we'll take this. Are we on the world axis? Oh, we are. Oh, this is gonna suck. It's gonna suck to make this. Oh, really? It's still like that? I don't want it to stick this far into... Like, okay, we need to... There. That's basically what we want. Just a bit more. I think that's good. Awesome. Okay, so we have R-O-T. So R. Well, I guess the number of letters doesn't really matter that much. World axis is not going to work. So we're going to just... I can't see what I'm doing. Okay, R-O, yeah. Again, the amount of letters doesn't matter too much. I just want the vibe with these different colors. Okay, actually the most important thing is the back here. Because now what I'm going to do is go like this. And actually the base color will be green. And then the next one will be yellow. Alright, that's fine, I think. Probably if we flip it, it'll be easier. Then next one, bluish, but more like a cyany blue. Not quite so cyany. Something like this is fine. Yes. And then we're sticking out there. It's not good. So we need to go further in. We need to go deeper. Right. Sure. And then oh. Counterintuitive, we need to move left to move right. Okay, this is not working as well as I had hoped, but it's kind of working. And then the last one can just be dark bluish. There we go. Okay, so I've kind of gone a lot more in the a lot more in the blue direction than the green and the yellow, but the idea is there, so that's good enough for me. Next up, this one, which also does not have a thing yet. We need to see where are my bird signs. We need to organize these things better. So here we have the Abyssinian hornbill, which is no longer held with Dick Dick. Instead, they now have a donation plaque. How nice. Donation template. And let me also keep track of the time, because I did say half an hour. And that was 15 minutes ago. So we got 15 more minutes. Alright, let's... I mean, this one's not too complicated. We just need 2 lines. Let's take this line from here, actually. There we go. Oh, why am I having so many buzzes? My phone really wants my attention. Alright. So this one is also a bit on the cyan-y side, bit more bluish though. I think something like that. We can make it a bit thicker, because I have a plan. And then we need to flip it. This. There we go. And we'll make it red. Not that red. There. I mean, that already is decent. But let's see if we can make it decenter. I said decenter. By, of course, hiding part of it. So by hiding the first part. There we go. And then similar thing here. Oh, it didn't color it. There we go. And similarly, we can also do the same thing for the back. And with some luck, we can hide... Yeah, no, that's not gonna happen. I thought maybe we can hide... I mean, if we... If we just lower it down a bit more... but it's still not great. I thought we would perhaps be able to... I mean, this is pretty good. So you've got the smaller text. We could also, wait, maybe if we do... Yeah, like that. Perfect. And now we just need to do the same thing again. But opposite. So, go back to the roll axis. There. I mean, this one will be easier because here we have the space for it. So here I can just do this. There we go. Perfect. 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 Awesome. We can group that. Oh. Oh. Oh well. We'll just group up the entire thing. Did I actually? Yes, I did group that one up. Okay, good. Alright, that's the hornbill. And now the last one is the cheetah over here. Actually, I did not pay attention to the amount of lines. That's 3, that's fine. This one's 2. So we can just get rid of that one. There we go. Alright, and then the last one is the cheetah. Do we already have a cheetah? We did already have a cheetah. But this one has a different... I think this one's at a different enclosure. And then this one's wherever that one is. So let's put down the template. Ta-da! And we'll get the picture. This one should be pretty doable. I think we can even... Oh, this one's even easier probably. If we just take an L, we can get that just there. Which is... Yeah... You would like it to be slightly longer, but we don't have something that reaches that far. Unless... Like... Yeah, unless we can hide part of the... Yeah, but then it's too long. And I think the 1 is also not going to be the 1. Very contradictory. So, but we can make it work with the L. We'll just say that their logo shrunk a bit. So if we just hide that back in here, and we can pull it forward like so. And maybe even try to make it a bit flatter. There it comes. Oh, you're coming. It's like a loading screen. And now we can make this dark gray. Slightly less dark gray. Do you think we'll be able to get the little white lines on there? That would be fun. If we could. Let's see if we can. I think it's gonna stick out in the back there, yeah. But we might be able to hide that again, so let's just try this. Actually, they've got a little logo on top of this thing, so this line is not all the way at the top. And then flip it, do the same at the bottom. And there we go. One of the few occasions where the line is actually a line and not not a piece of text. So now we need orange. Orange for the lettering. How far down can we put that? A bit. Although the problem... Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We can work with that. Let's see, that doesn't go far enough. But something probably would. Trying to think, how could I have some black there? I mean, it's not necessary if I just move this over. And we're gonna hide all of this anyway. With this color. So if I take this and this and this, there we go. And now if we take this one with the same color. Wait, I think I want to do this instead, like so. And then with the same gray, flip it. Oh, that's a pity. So close. But no, it's not gonna... Well, actually... Go back to this. Oh, it just barely... I'm gonna ignore that. No one will notice. Wait, actually... There, no one will notice. Don't tell anyone. This is our secret. Alright, so I don't think there's any way to get that tiny little... Actually, oh. Wait, oh yeah, it needs to be on top of the white line. So that might actually be doable. I think it's doable. There you go. That's yellow. Little yellow. That yellow thingy up there. And bam. Amazing. That's one of the most detailed ones. Alright, awesome. Yeah, those are all the donation signs that I've noticed are new. So I'll make a quick blueprint. Actually, I'll blueprint everything that we've built today. So let's first actually group this one up. Like so. And then I'll quickly gather the other signs that we've built. And we can be very, very happy. We made great progress. I actually didn't expect to make this many signs today. So that's great. We'll probably do another one of these maybe sometime this week. I don't know how busy my week is from the top of my head. But I feel like we should have some time. So, okay, we'll make this a... wait, what did I just do? Sign copy. And I can take these to the Beekse Bergen. And in the meantime, let's also go somewhere here. No, here. Oh yeah, you'll see these. These are the Bro brands. I made some really cool font piece signs for those. They're also on the workshop, I think. Not sure if I shared these in a work... I don't know if I've shared these publicly yet. I should. I'll check that. I'll check that later. For now, I'm going to wrap up the stream. We're going to take a nice screenshot over here of all the beautiful signs that we built today. Okay, there's quite a lot of clutter around here. Wait, why are you... Okay, why are you like this? Why are you here? Is the main question I have. Could you just not be here? And no, I don't need cinematic editor. I want to take a screenshot. Messing up all the buttons. Right. Amazing. Great work. All right. Really happy with the progress here today. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this up. I hope you guys had some fun as well. We had a couple of chats. But right now I'm going to wrap this thing up. And I'll see you all next time. Yeah, as I said, if I have some time this week, we'll do another one of these. Because I had fun. And I want to get more of these signs done. It needs to happen. So yeah, we'll see what we can do. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead, have some fun, and get ready to go to Wildlands tomorrow. Looking forward to that as well. But yeah, I'll see you all around. Bye bye.